Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan. Today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm pretty much going to be getting in to discuss a pair of shoes that I think if you guys bought right now and held on to for a year, just kind of a longer term period of time, however long you'd be willing to hold it, it would pretty much make you some money, because I see this being one that's kind of lower in value right now. It was just obviously a release that bricked at first, and now I kind of see it actually reselling a little bit, so I'm kind of noticing that it's kind of reselling like a normal pair of Jordan 3's, maybe a little bit less, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, now that this one's actually like kind of performing decently well, I might as well bring it up, mention it. I think this is someone in my comment section that kind of was like, yo, maybe you want to check these ones out again, and I have made a video on these in the past. I was like, short term, just if you want to, just get some money, then just sell them now, kind of get your money back. But if you're willing to hold them on, like hold on to them long term, hold on to them for like a year, maybe a little bit, past that, you'll make some pretty good money on this shoe. So we'll get into discussing it. If you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, they're there. But we'll just get into this video, and don't forget, road to 50K. So feel free to subscribe. You can like too. No goal or anything in this video. I'm not going to put that. We never do that. Really just appreciate you guys' support, and leave any comments, questions, concerns. I got you. So let's get into it. So the Jordan 3 RACER Blue. I'm pretty sure you guys could tell. I mean, you guys are always able to tell in advance. It always says like right up here, you can see the names of the shoes, so you'll know what ones I'm discussing. But let me explain to you in this one that there's specific sizes you should be holding in this shoe. Now, if you've already been holding this one, or you've had a pair and you've kind of had been confident in it, whatever it may be, then that's cool. Congrats, you're kind of ahead of the curve. And if you got a pair for retail, then fair play. But you would have had to been holding this one for a little bit. So if you've been holding it since you got it for retail, then that's cool. Again, there's plenty of places where you can find this one, or people selling them for much cheaper, like Instagram resellers. Just legit check them. There's, I'm sure, different apps, Facebook Marketplace, places like that, where you can find people selling these for a lot lower, because there's still a lot of people that don't want these, but they're actually going to be worth more in the future. Because we do have to admit this, one thing about these is I think they are actually kind of a nice Jordan 3. I like the colorway for these. I've seen them in hand, and they're actually kind of nice. I mean, I gotta be honest and be fair about it. These are actually a decent pair of shoes. Would I wear these in my personal collection? No, not my personal taste. But do I think this is a pair of shoes that could be worth $300, $350 down the line in a size maybe 11 through 13? Absolutely. Totally. I mean, there's a perfect example of this. You got a 12.5 already up at 280, and then you got 13s at 245, 15 260, 12 230, 11.5 230. And when you go look at the chart for a size 13, you can kind of see it's slightly going up, because down here, look, around its release day, it was at 227, 230-ish, and now it's back up at consistent sales of like 240, 250. If I actually go check out the sales, I'm pretty sure they've been at 250. Yeah, look, 250 for the last few days, or last couple of days. And this has already had a sneakers reserve. Don't forget, there was a sneakers reserve for these, so Oreo 4s, and also for the Seafoams. I was only able to enter in a few accounts. My Nike is just, glitching. I got to get some new proxies or something. But yeah, basically just heading back into discussing this shoe, I think there's a lot of value in this, and I think there's a lot of overlooked value, mainly when I say this, because I mean, let's keep it real. There was a ton of stock for this shoe, so and people weren't really feeling it at first. I was one of those people. I was just like, I was mainly saying I think I was just not a Jordan 3 fan, so I would kind of stay away from this one. But I don't think the shoe's bad or anything, really. Again, I'm a fan of this colorway, and personally, I'd rock this shoe. I remember there's some small details in the back, too. Like, yeah, like, look, this actually looks pretty good. It's a pretty good pair of 3's. So let me give you all a range, though, of what sizes to kind of go for, since we just kind of been getting off topic, discussing kind of the look and stuff like that. It's not really off topic, but not necessarily what we need to go over in terms of holding the shoes. So sizes I would be trying to get, as I mentioned, with any, sneaker release, I've kind of found the right range, 10.5 through 13. That should be the ranges. Range of shoe sizes you should be trying to buy for this shoe right here. I did just bigger sizes than any 3's, 4's, 11's, whatever it is. Bigger sizes for Jordans are kind of what you should go for, because there usually is less stock. More people are wanting those pairs, because there's more people that are into this shoe game. Kind of just what I've come to figure and assume is that more people that are into the shoe game are having like size 11 plus feet. And that's why, it's really hard to hit on those bigger sizes sometimes in sneakers. But sometimes it's good to go for the random size. If you've never tried going for a 13 or 14 on sneakers, you might want to try that. Because first time I ever went for a 14, I hit. So So that says enough right there. So aside from that, that's not really related to, I guess, holding the shoe, but that's some free advice right there. If you want to take that, try that, you know, always make more accounts. That's my best piece of free advice I got. Don't ever just have one sneakers account. So let me, I guess, show you all a couple more examples. So if you go look at the charts right now, obviously it doesn't look like it's going up really at all. I mean, you can go kind of check this. It looks like it's slowly going up, but you really can't tell. I mean, this pretty much looks like a flat line. And I'm sure it especially looks like a flat line in y'all's screen. But let me go like show y'all a size. Let's just go to, well, let's say a 12 and a half. All right, so 12 and a half right now, you can see this is a clear sign of a shoe going up. You see down here it's at 230 and up here it's at 270, 280. So that should tell you enough. I mean, 12 and a half is probably the most limited size for these RACER Blues, but just in general, this alone shows you that since this one is going up right now, the rest will follow eventually. You just got to give it time. The rest will. I see it any size. I mean, I do agree with that. Even the grade school ones, I'll go into discussing those right now. So again, don't forget my adult size range, 10 and a half through 13. That should be kind of your size range you're trying to buy. And this is not a short-term hold. I will mention this for the final time. This is not no shoe that you're going to be holding for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. 8 months, I even think. This will probably be one you hold for a year or longer. And it's just honestly, this is one you buy, and the longer you hold it, the more money you'll make. That's with a lot of the releases I'm holding right now. Like with the Lightning 4s, that's one I bought to say, you know, just buy it, hold it as long as you want to make as much as you want. And then with the Travis Scott fragments, same thing. I'm holding those till 2K or, you know, just as long as I want, you know what I mean? Or until maybe nobody got them, you know? We'll think about it since I have for retail. I got nothing to lose. So aside from that, we'll go into discussing grade school pairs. So if you go look at grade school pairs, they're going up right now. Look, down here, 170, 160, and now up here, 197. You can see this is a clear sign of them rising right now. This is a size 6.5 wide, but again, if one size is doing it, the rest will follow eventually. A perfect example of that, you can go check Oreo 4 grade schools. There's only a couple sizes rising at first, and then even the smaller ones like 3.5 wide, 4 wide, those ones are now even up at like 240, which I have pairs of them, which I said I'd paid 240 for a full run. They all went up to 300 except for the 3.5 and 4 wide, so I was down on those ones. But I'm still holding those 2 pairs, and I'm holding them until 250, so I can get my money back on those ones and then not be down at all. So that's a little investment I've done there, but really just looking into it, best sizes you should go for in grade school, anything above a 4.5 wide. That is always the goal. Just this range right here, 4.5 wide and then beyond. That should be your goal, or 5 wide through 7 wide if you really want to be, I guess, picky. So 5 wide through 7 wide, that should be your goal. They're all going up. Like, let me look at a 5 wide and see if this one's been going up. Even the 5 wide, you know, making a little bit of progress right there, like a little $10 jump. So grade school sizes are doing decent, and the adult sizes are definitely going to, you know, make some bigger progress in the bigger sizes. That should be your kind of goal there. The bigger size you get, the more profit you make. But don't go for like a 14, 15, 16. Like, then you're going to have trouble finding a seller. If you get like a size 16, your ask is going to be on StockX for like days. But yeah, that's just one I want to mention right there. So feel free to, you know, hold on to it if you want to make some money. I got a couple other ones here I could mention too. Georgetowns, again, I don't even think these ones look as good as the RACER Blues, personal opinion. But yeah, you know, look at these ones. They've gone up a little bit if you go look at the bigger sizes. Like if I show you all an 11.5 and this one, I mean, that's a nice little rise right there. They're on the way right now. And then if you even go look at the Laser Orange 3s, this is a women's sizing only one. Again, I don't know how much people were feeling these ones at first, but I know they were selling way better than the RACER Blues at first. They were more limited. But if you go look at like a size, let's just say a size 10 for this one, pretty basic size. You can look at that. It was down here like 240, 230, so not anything too crazy. And then now you can see all the way up here at $300. So this is probably a longer term hold also, and that's just really what you guys got to do right here for these RACER Blues. Hold on to them as long as you want. You make more money. So that's everything I need to say right there. So we'll just kind of head into the outro again. If y'all want more content like this, more sneaker investing videos, how-to cops, whatever it may be, I can help you all out. Again, I'm going to keep trying to do like the daily content kind of thing I've been doing. I don't know what I'm about to go do today. I might just go, you know, do a little walk or something. I'm not really tired or anything. I'm just kind of bored. And yeah, you know, decided to just film this video right now. So check my Instagrams, any of that down below. I'm pretty sure I already said subscribe and like, but if I didn't, no like goal and road to 50K. That's always the goal right there. So I appreciate you all. But it's everything that needs to be mentioned. So I'm going to end this. I'm Tristan. Thank y'all for watching. And it's Sunday. All right, I'm going to get this edited now. Peace.
It becomes the bottle. You put it in the teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. And water, my friend.
Sticks made a bucket head.